In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of language in mathematics, which is sometimes something that we overlook, that numeracy isn't just about numbers. It's essential that we also have an understanding about the language that we use and the key vocabulary that comes up in mathematics. So if we're looking at the four operations within numeracy, we've got addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. And all the way down to prep, right up to grade 6 in the senior level, we're always exposing and building upon our mathematical vocabulary. So it might start down in the juniors as using words such as add, or plus or and, equals, and even talking about with subtraction, less than or minus. But when we get into the older years, we also talk about using terms in multiplication and division such as an array, or using product, or even over here we've got using remainders. So the idea is to build upon this vocabulary as students move throughout the years in primary school. So when we use this is in everyday teaching, and we encourage this language to be used at home. So when they hear the words such as, if there's a difference between something, we're looking at subtraction. Or if we're saying the word and, quite often we're looking at adding two groups together or two amounts together. We also look at vocabulary even such as equivalent to, or getting children to explore vocabulary which is seen in everyday lives. So using it at home is really important, just as important as exposing to them to that language at school. So the four operations is what we would be recommending to be used at home, whether it's in cooking, whether you're talking about time at home, or in measurement. It's the key vocabulary, hearing it time and time again, and then learning what relationship that has to mathematics. It's really important. Okay, so I'm now going to read for you some examples of the four operations and the key language that we might use within the classroom that we encourage for you to be using at home. So for addition, we've got add, more, plus, increase, total, sum, and all together. If we look over here to subtraction, we have subtract, minus, less, take away, decrease, leave, fewer, and difference. Looking at multiplication now, we have to multiply, lots of, times, to find groups of, multiplied by, array, repeated addition and product. And finally for division here, we've got divide, remainder, share, share equally. Equally is a very important term. Groups of, divided by, repeated subtraction and each. And we quite often throughout the year levels we use this language in problem solving, but also just in everyday language throughout the classroom.